I can smell their canine musk on the air. We must be nearing their territory. This is where the werewolves have been attacking witches from your coven, correct? Such cruel beasts. At least we vampires have a sense of grace when we slay our foes. The final moments of our prey are a thing of beauty, not a savage slaughter. Though I can only speak on behalf of the vampires from the court. If one of the shambling undead that lurks in these lands were to find you, the encounter would be a far cry from my charming company. I can feel you watching me, little witch. If you have a question, ask it. Is it true we have a king? Yes. Yes, we do. And I know him well. He's a powerful, cunning leader, a wonderful mind to match wits against, but also a ruthless killer. Many vampires respect and admire him, and many more fear him. I cannot speak more than that, as that information is not to be shared with outsiders from the court. There seems to be a break in the tree line ahead. This clearing seems to be in a circle. Is this some kind of sacred grounds? Yes, I see. It must hold importance to the werewolves. I can sense the magic weaving through the wind. Smell the blood soaked into the soil. Be on your guard. Something approaches. Bad dog. You dare attack a vampiric countess. Your life is forfeit. Oh, what? Did you expect this to be a long fight, little witch? I'm a powerful vampire, after all. This mutt didn't stand a chance. Do you feel that? What is this power that approaches? Do not move, blood drinker. We will speak. This power who approaches us. The werewolf leader. Have you met them before? No? Then best be on your guard and stay close. Let me do the talking. I am Chiefess Lynari The Radiant, daughter of the blind wolf, leader of the werewolves of Noctilia. These are my emissaries, Alfir and Undir. Stay your hand, blood drinker. I speak for the wolves of this land. Our land. I am the Countess Stefania Swan of the Vampire Court, and the Dark Lady of Starzova. I will listen to your words, Moonshifter, and may this witch be our witness. Very well. You slay my kin in self-defense, and while the death of any wolf saddens me, this violence was just. To protect yourself and your companion. I know well the tension between my kin and the witches of the High Enchantress's Blue Rose Coven. But I will handle the unruly wolves that have been causing such strife. You're doing a poor job of it, Chiefess. Otherwise, I would not be here. You misunderstand, Countess. This aggression is unlike any I've seen before. It has been difficult to restrain my kin from violence. The darkness of the woods of Velsvania have been stricken with madness, unbalancing the forest's harmony and causing great distress to the werewolves. Myself included. Why not explain this to the witches? They may have been able to assist if magic is the cause. We do not care for those who have forgotten themselves. The acts of violence against the witches were primarily caused by the Silverfangs clan, who are repulsed by anyone who isn't a werewolf or aligned with the Fae. The one you slew just now is one of them, lashing out in impulsive violence. I am endeavoring to settle their tempers, but they've proven to be difficult. Why do they have such a distaste for others? Surely further bloodshed is against the balance of the forest, or whatever creed you moonshifters ascribe to in these lands. And what of the witches' crimes? Like you, weak little morsel that you are. You who take more than your share of the forest's bounty, claiming trees to carve their branches into staff and wands, destroying rocks to erect new towers, slaying our prey to use their bones and blood and meat to gorge yourselves and divine the future. You witches disgrace these lands with your use of the arcane and your desire for the city's superficial comforts. You used to be a cousin in craft, witch, with the same adoration and devotion to the old ways. Now, under the watch of that selfish drow, your High Enchantress, you continue to stray from the true path of the witches. You adorn yourselves in reverent garments, decorate your attire with the motifs of this land, but you continue to slither out of harmony with nature. You no longer move with purpose in flow with the chaos of this world. Now erecting disgusting cities to hide in, and trying to bring order to a land that rejects it at every turn. Calm yourself, little witch. Do not let her words inflame your judgment. And you, blood drinker, take heed of my words. Leave Velsvania. Do not meddle in affairs you cannot begin to comprehend. Despite your civility and grace, your very presence here sickens the air around you. And I would advise that you watch your tongue, mutt. Remain here, and calamity will find you. And you will never know a night of peace again. I do not take orders from wild beasts like you. I am here to stop the fighting between the werewolves and the witches. So know this. If any of your kin so much as bark at another of the High Enchantress's coven again, the forests of Velsvania will drown in the blood of wolves. No! Alfrir! Undir, no! Take that as a final warning. I am not to be underestimated, Moonshifter. You think you're the most frightening thing in these lands, don't you? But you know nothing of Velsvania, Countess. The magic here flows from every star, every tree, every shadow, every breath of those who are born here, and especially those who die here. But all you blood drinkers think of is power, how to gain it, and how to exploit it. If you try to satiate that hunger here, it will only lead to your ruination. I will keep that in mind. Now, do you have any further cryptic messages for me? Or are we done here? No? Good dog. Now you'd best take care of your friends' corpses before they start to attract flies. Come along, little witch. We'd best return to Umbramorn. I could hear your pretty little heart racing through that entire encounter. You were terrified, weren't you? Maybe. No, don't give me any half-truths. Tell me, were you scared? Yes. But despite your fear, you did not flee or cower. You held your own against one of the most powerful entities I've ever met. Your bravery is admirable, little witch, and very attractive. Oh, don't you start getting all flustered on me now. I might just start enjoying getting under your skin and setting your heart ablaze. It's adorable, really. But I won't tease you too much, I promise. Was I afraid? No. While I could smell the powerful fey magic flowing from Lynari, and indeed she is much older and stronger than I was expecting, I am confident in my own abilities. And if the encounter turned to violence, then I would have been able to defend myself. I'm not sure if you would have survived, but I'm glad we didn't have to fight her. Not tonight, at least. Now come, let us get back to the city. I can feel the first prickling of dawn on the approach. I must rest, and tomorrow night we will meet with the High Enchantress, and we will tell her of our success. You did well, little witch, and I look forward to receiving my reward. If you enjoyed this ASMR tale and want to become one of the incredibly kind souls featured here, then please consider supporting me on Patreon. To access my Discord server, attend my monthly live narrations, and enjoy other perks, click on the Patreon link below. Don't forget to check out my merch store on Fourth Wall to pick up some stickers or pins featuring your favorite characters, or a stylish shirt to show your support for the Seraph of Stories. You can also catch me live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening, so be sure to drop by sometime. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay wicked and wonderful.